Okay guys, we're back with more Elysian Noire for the PlayStation 3. We're gonna continue with the arson death cases. A walk in Elysian Fields being the second one of them. Origamis every fucking where. So that should be the guy who burns the houses.
Fire, bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
So now they're victims from a house fire.
His name is Phelps. We brought him that case of that poor lady killed near City Hall.
So everyone talks about me every time I pass by them. That's creepy, in my opinion.
Mother's coming in tonight on the train.
Okay, this time the exit was easier to find. Anyway, I'm not driving, as you know.
You can drive.
And let's see how these two start getting along, apparently.
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Haha.
Okay, fuck it. Forget I.
I'm teasing you first. Tell me about it.
The new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Yeah, it's kind of cool that now Biggs started to talk to Cole about things. Of course, pretending the case, but in a way Phelps is able to build relationships pretty easily with the partners. Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Again. Who's this guy?
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Yeah, you better guys have strong stomachs. Because yeah, this is not really common. Look at this.
Morelli, Mike, we recovered a picture of the family. Okay. Anything else? Be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch, he's the expert. Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Ooh. I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
That's the typical prayer effect. I don't know if you remember the Mortal Kombat fatalities after I burned them as Scorpion.
Prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
Never the same, are they?
Alright, do I have to search for extra clues? Is there anything else to see? Oh yeah, there's a letter B thing. That's a photo of the family.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
Got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt. For the fires? For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. Probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
You could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
Sure, it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Oh shit!
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs.
Yeah, he got like traumatized or something. And someone is calling on the phone, so I have to stop the recording.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. Things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. You should take a look around. Work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
I haven't done this for years.
Yeah, blame it on
You
Phelps.
don't look like a fireman, son.
Right, guy, tell me what you know.
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
So, Morelli fire witness reports.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
Well, that's not really much of an answer. You have to tell me more. Doubts.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
So, planned demolitions.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. Their billboards. That Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
I think you just mentioned that they should have sold. So I'm sure you know more.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
Promotional travel contest.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. Then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
No. Let's see. Looks like he actually doesn't know. There isn't a reason for him to be hiding the information.
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
So yeah, I think I should have found an extra clue
looks distinctive.
And footprints. Shoe
Whoever
prints.
he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
Yeah, something from the Marines. So I think I still have to ask him another question after the clues I found. Suspicious activity.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
I don't think you're telling the truth, because otherwise I shouldn't have to ask you about this again. Let me see. Let me remove an answer. See, he's not telling the truth, and, well, I don't have proof. I mean, yeah, I could actually find or show the cigarettes or the footprints, but what about he not knowing about them? So yeah, discarding options as usual, I go for doubts.
You sure, Mr. Foreman? There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
Couple of things. What did you pick up?
Hold a piece of paper.
It's an origami.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
I'm gonna further investigate this.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields developments.
So is it the same flyer he's gonna offer?
Oh, I see you already have one.
But I got a coupon as well. Win a trip to Catalina Island.
Flyer arrive in your mailbox.
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
So yeah, we are apparently done here. And yeah, we got Elysian Fields. We have no idea where that is located. So I guess now I have to go to the phone and pretty much get the information of the address of Elysian Fields.
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
If you have a message, contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads in the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe? He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
So he doesn't want me to mess with the big guys.
Off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
Oh, I'm not done here? What am I missing? It says I'm not done in the Morelli house. What am I missing here? I don't think it's related to the heater. But to be honest, I didn't explore the entire house. Not at all. So let me take a look at the objectives real quick. Yeah, I'm not done with the main task, the first task. But this is nothing.
Not much help.
How much am I supposed to find in the other rooms? Yeah, it's a big house and everything, but... a ball. Thanks for letting me pass. So a lot of unimportant stuff, that's for sure. Where's the victims? I think I should have done this way before interviewing the guy.
This is the flash point. The heater detonated with enough force to expose the foundations.
The music is still going, so it means I'm not done here. Yeah, I remember getting kind of stuck in this area for a little bit. But sometimes not every single clue that you find will be relevant. Where are the victims again? I lost them. Ah, here. What if I take a look from the outside of the house? I was kind of joking when I mentioned the... Oh, I see. I wasn't aware of this. Housing development burns. Ex-servicemen irate as GI houses raised.
How did you get my number, Ira?
At first I didn't understand you, but now I do.
I'd like you to come back to the clinic.
I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose.
Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor. And you helped me to find it.
So Dr. Fontaine had to do with this all along. He was working with some guy with a mental condition, some Ira called guy, and yeah. So are we done here? Well, this is the same area explored from below. So now, can we move on? Yeah, now we're done. Probably the last clue that I needed to find was actually the newspaper, which is unrelated to the case itself. I mean, no, it's not unrelated. It's totally related. But you know, newspapers sometimes are optional things. So the game could have perfectly not told you anything about having to get it before moving on.
I need to go over the case notes.
So before going
Where to?
to Elysian Fields, we are going to Rancho Escondido. Beep beep.
Shame about Jeff. The arson desk has been trying to nail that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
Wanna bet? Fella kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches.
Oh yeah, the ones we found outside the neighbor's house. So Rancho Escondido is one of the projects of the
You know,
Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
really miss a nightstick. There's more religion at the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America, dickhead.
sir. Now step back, or I'll lock you up for a
Smart mouth
fray.
son of a bitch.
Fight! Yeah, fight some random guy.
That's funny. We're gonna have to pacify these fools.
Okay, that was a perfect fight. And now I'm fighting some old bastard. Finish you off. Never lost my head. That was perfect. 2 fights in a
Good
row.
thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
Where are we looking at here? The materials. The bricks.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
Well.
If we're paying a visit to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
Well said. Where's our car? Ah, it's over there. I was wondering. Anyway, guys, we're gonna leave the Elysian Fields visit pending for next time.